This is video number 2 in the Speaking Skills feedback series. I posted on Twitter and said, if you want feedback on your speaking skills, whether it's for a VSL, YouTube video, other video somewhere else, then post below and then I'm going to give the feedback and post it publicly for the whole world to see. And Benjamin was the second person to post and go for it, Steve. Give me what you got. So, first and foremost, this is obviously on his YouTube channel, Benjamin Marone. And so what I can see, I'm going to take a guess. I'm pretty sure this is built on Gamma, which is it's probably a better version, not probably, it is a better version to share information instead of a Google Doc, because it's focused a bit more on presentation. You can chunk a lot of the information down and you can put in graphs and this and that, and it's a really good way to do it. Now, what I will say is right from the off, from a technical point of view, Benjamin's face is very, very small. And for me, if you're going to have your face on a video, what's the point in having it that fucking small where people can't really see your eyeballs, they can't see your facial expressions, they can kind of make out. Look, at least with this Loom feedback video, I've chosen to have the big circle because I want you to see my face. I want you to be able to look me in the whites of the eye like I'm looking at you right now. So one bit of feedback I would give is this style of having it really small, don't. Like, you've got to have it big, whatever software you're using. Now, for example, I would recommend, and I know that Daniel Fazio here is using a Gamma Doc, right here, but he's doing the 2/3 of the screen. So he's big and then he's presenting the information. This is the next wave of videos and how to present. For me, this could last a long time. Forget the Google Doc, Loom kind of style. This style, I like the Gamma stuff, and we'll go through and see how he's presenting some of the information in a bit. But this style is absolutely brilliant because you can see the person and they're showing and talking through the document as well. But what Daniel's doing here, he's structuring it well. There's not too much information. He's revealing the information, then speaking about that. So with a Google Doc, the issue is you end up reading way, way ahead of the person talking. You're like, all right, I'm bored now. Okay, so let's have a little listen and give Benjamin some feedback.
This video, I'm going to go over how to 4x your business in less than 6 months.
Okay, so all of that sounded very much like, in this video, I'm going to get you to 4x your business in less than 6 months. I don't know, it's obviously very chill, but let's have a listen to the tone. I'm intrigued.
This is for an entrepreneur or business owner.
Okay, so as I'm saying that, so this is a nice switch. This is what Gamma is good for.
For an entrepreneur or business.
So you've got this here. As you can see, that's nice and clean. I like the design here. And then you've obviously got this, but the schoolboy error, his video is over this. Wear many hats. That's what I think it is, but you don't want to be there. That's the thing with being to the side of it. Okay, let's listen to the tone.
This owner who's wearing every single hat inside of their business. They're doing.
Okay, who's wearing every single hat inside the business? Excuse me. Every single hat inside the business. And because Benjamin is speaking quite fast, he's gone, every single hat inside the business. Are they wearing that? Is that an important point? So for you, Benjamin, I want you to honor that word, honor those words, wearing every single hat inside the business, because there is an emotion and a feeling associated to that. It's like, oh my God, they're doing everything. And it's about going there more than you do now, because there's not really any change in your tone that much. There's a tiny bit of tonal emphasis. There's definitely not much emotional connection there. And because you're speaking fast, the opportunity to feel it is gone.
Doing everything. They're doing sales, fulfillment, operations, marketing, customer support.
Okay, they're doing all of those sounded the fucking same, right? And you said they're doing everything. There was no emphasis. They are doing everything. They're doing everything. They're doing fulfillment. They're doing sales. They're doing operations. They're doing marketing. They're doing this, that. Like, bring it to fucking life. Yeah, the fact that you are the delivery mechanism, Benjamin, you have to bring this to life. Speak at a pace where your prospect or the viewer or whoever's watching is going to be able to process what you're saying. Speak too quick. The moment's gone. The content's gone. they'll be like, oh shit, I'm all right, it's on to the next thing.
Ultimately, they're overworked and they're underpaid.
Wow. No change whatsoever in tone. Ultimately, they're overworked and underpaid. Ultimately, pause. They are overworked and underpaid. You could say it a little bit quicker than that, but you've got to get a differentiator. Otherwise, they sound the same. The content, different, but they sound exactly the same. Not a good thing if you want to get distinction and get clarity in your message.
Probably you. You probably look similar to this squirrel wearing a bunch of different hats. We don't want you to be wearing all the hats. We want you.
Okay, interestingly, to me, that looks like one hat. Okay? So slow that down. That's probably you, right? You look like this squirrel, or get an image that actually has different hats on it, because that one's got just like a granddad cap. So that's a mismatch between wearing many hats. No, that's wearing a hat. So again, make sure your visuals line up with the content.
To actually be able to scale your business. Now, before
again, there you said actually be able to scale your business, and you look down. No, fucking eyeball me. So you actually be able to scale your business. Just wait a minute and then go on to the next. Don't start talking or shifting any slides or moving through the document until you finish that. Give it a moment. Let people just take a pause as well, and then they'll come with you.
Before we get started, a little bit about my background. My name is Benjamin Marone. I work in software sales. I was a consultant at the #1 HubSpot growth partner in the US. And then I worked in the info product industry.
Okay, so because the tone is flat, I'm really having a job to like look at your facial expressions. Even with that, it's very flat facial expressions. And the reason that happens is because of a lack of emotion. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say this, Benjamin, and for those of you watching this, you've got the honoring of the word scale. Here you can feel it a little bit, and here you can feel it an absolute fucking crap ton. But it doesn't matter, right? You've got to feel it.
History. Now I own VA Task. We have 20 plus reps that have been placed. We're giving entrepreneurs their weekend back.
Okay. You just sound so uninterested, mate. Now we have this, we got 20 placements, and we're giving their weekend back. You sound like you're losing the will to live, bro. Now we have 20 placements, and we are giving business owners their weekend back. I mean, that's fucking good, but no, we're giving their weekend back. If there's no level of passion at all, or enthusiasm, or conviction, or whatever, how do you expect somebody to first continue to watch the video and also buy into your business and your vision and what you're doing? When it's flat, it's not going to happen anywhere near as much as it could do, unless they know you or it's a warm referral. If somebody's watching this cold, it's like, meh.
We're giving entrepreneurs their weekend back. Part of this.
Okay, giving entrepreneurs their weekend back. Like, come on, bro. Give it some feeling.
Video is going to be a case study breakdown. We're going to go over what it looked like for my client before she started outsourcing and what it looked like for her after. And then we're going to go over that transformation on how did this actually happen.
So here, like you got an opportunity. So we're going to specifically talk about what happened, Amanda, like before the outsourcing, and then we're going to talk about Amanda after that. So there's potentially a slight change in emotion that can be a bit more like, and then a bit more positive. And then you say, like, how did that transformation happen? So transformation, you can't just say it fucking deadpan with no tone or even no emphasis, man. You can't. I won't allow you.
Amanda, before outsourcing, was super stressed out here, like Elaine from Seinfeld. Yeah.
Okay, there, because you're speaking fast, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to feel it. Amanda, before outsourcing, was super stressed out. Give yourself the opportunity to fucking feel it. You have to go there and live it. If you're talking about stress, being stressed, or someone else being stressed, you have to feel the stress for a second. When you do that and you feed it, the mirror neurons are going to fire off in the viewer's or your prospect's mind or body, that kind of stuff. First it goes there, then it will create the emotion. But if you don't do that, people will be like this. Oh yeah, she was stressed out. Yeah, I get it. No, you are the delivery mechanism, bro. Like, you have to feel it.
She had too many projects and she wasn't able to manage them.
She had like too many projects and just wasn't able to manage them. We need more conviction from you.
As a solopreneur, she had to wear all the hats. She had a sick day. She had to power through and get the projects done.
you know, if she had like a sick day, she just kind of had to power through and like get everything done. You have to live everything as much as you can, man. You've got next level for you, Benjamin. You start to bring all of this to life. There's a whole other sphere. Like you're obviously shit hot at what you do. You've got massive credibility, but how you're coming across, there's like this mismatch for me when I see that. Okay. So we've gone over 10 minutes. I have no clue how that has happened. And we've only got, look at that, just over 1 minute's worth of content. This stuff is fascinating. So many little nuances. Right. My big tips for you, Benjamin, and this might be relevant if you're watching this as well. First of all, slow down. You're speaking too fast, so you're not giving yourself the opportunity to feel what you're saying. Next one, honor the words. Feel the right emotion, the right energy for the stuff you're talking about. Honor it. Bring it to life, bro. You have to now. This is the next level for you. Then, next time you do a video like that, make sure we can see your face. Use this method here. Do a third of you on there, and then use the Gamma Doc for the rest of it. Obviously, you're good at doing the Gamma Doc stuff, but one thing to be careful about is not to show too much information. In fact, let me go here. Okay, this is better here, and let me just have a little scoot through. But now we're starting to get to this part. This is too much fucking text. Like here, too much text. Chunk it down. You're introducing a concept or an idea, just that. And you can easily do that on Gamma. Again, here, way too much. This is visually not appealing for the person watching, visually difficult to process and take in. Chunk it down, make it simpler. Started well with the design and this kind of stuff, you know, and here, and even this, nice and simple, but then went to shit a bit. Anyway, look, it's great. I love the fact you're putting yourself out there, but you've got a whole other levels to go to, bro. And I'm excited for you to do that. Benjamin, let me know what you think about this. If you're not Benjamin, let me know what you got out of watching this and how you're going to implement this in your videos. And these could be outreach videos. These could be YouTube videos. Happy days. Now, on to the next one. I'll speak to you soon. And wherever you're watching this, either drop me a follow, click the like button, subscribe. I don't know where these videos are going at the moment. Probably the first one is on Twitter. I appreciate your time. Hope you took something away from this that you can implement when you speak. Peace out.